Hello, and welcome to Funko Pop Review. Today we'll be focused on Doc Hudson. He was featured in the 2006 Cars, Disney Pixar's Cars movie. Along Now this Funko Pop comes along with Lightning McQueen, Mater, Ramon, and Guido up there. So, what can we expect from Doc? Well, he's an old race dirt track racer. He he had he won numerous championships. He had most single wins in entire racing racing season, and he won 1961, 1962, and 1993 Piston Cup champions. It was all going good for the Hudson Hornet until that accident at Fireball Beach on 500. Dog was on his final lap, and he swerved and he crashed. And as soon as he got repaired, he was told that they moved on to another rookie. And then Dog decided to disappear into Radiator Springs. Doc really didn't want anyone find him from the racing world, so he decided to take up medicine, and he became the Radiator Springs medical doctor until when 2006 came along. Piston Cup champion Lightning McQueen came along and destroyed half the town. And who was his judge? Doc Hudson. And Doc tried to help McQueen out, but he didn't want it until one day Doc was fixing Sheriff's another car named Sheriff, and Lightning McQueen accidentally kicked the can into the other side of the shop. McQueen went in and saw three piston cups addressed to the Hudson Hornet, and then Doc showed up and was surprised that Doc was the a piston cup racer, and then they after he had fixed the road, McQueen decided to stay. Doc did not like this, so they decided to put McQueen. He decided to call the news to see if to come get McQueen. But everyone was sad that they didn't get to say goodbye. And Doc looked up at the light, and McQueen was without a crew chief. They didn't know what was going to happen. They didn't know what was going to happen until McQueen couldn't focus, and Doc said, "I didn't come all this way to see you quit." And after that day, Doc became McQueen's crew chief, winning back-to-back Piston Cup champions. How long it would have gone if it wasn't for HUD's untimely passing. 2017 comes along. The next generation started kicking out the old generation of Piston Cup racing. They told, and they couldn't do whatever they wanted. Jackson Storm beat McQueen, and McQueen tried to catch up, but he swerved and hit the gate and got damaged. He was put back together, and then he he wanted to start training again, but he wanted to race as fast as Jackson Storm. And McQueen went to find Smokey, his old crew chief. And when he went to Mississippi border where they used to race, McQueen met up with three of his racing friends, Louise Summers Nash, Junior Midnight Moon, and River Scott. They trained McQueen to help him beat the Jackson Storm. And they teach them their old tricks until it was time for McQueen to compete in the Fireball Florida 500. But McQueen knew he was not as fast as Storm, so he competed the first half. Then he won Cruz Ramirez at the end. And with Smokey's help, McQueen was the crew chief and coached Chris Ramirez to the win. And at the end of the year, Smokey, Junior Midnight Moon, Luis Ores Nash, and River Scott and Lightning McQueen all got together to train crews, but without paying a tribute to the Hudson Hornet. And that's why now if I were to give this Funko Pop a score, I would give it a 10 out of 10. And remember, my viewers, if you like this video, click the like and subscribe. Thank you.